Hi all. So welcome to sixth tutorial on HTML. So in this tutorial, we will be discussing about linking web pages. Okay. So in short, it is called as HTML links. So how do you actually link web pages? So the process of linking web pages is called as hyperlinking. Okay. So how do we actually perform this hyperlinking? First thing is, what is actually a hyperlink? Okay, so basically all the web pages in our website is basically connected with links. So those links are called as hyperlinks. So in these three ways, a hyperlink can be used. First things is to jump from one section to another within the same web page. So then we call it as then mostly a hyperlink is used. In the second case, to link another page within the same website. And in the third case, to link another page or website anywhere in the world. So in these three instances, hyperlink is used. So how do you actually hyperlink? So you by now you have got to know that HTML is it's oriented with tags. So you have tag for everything. So even for linking, you're having a tag called as anchor tag. So this is the anchor tag. So it is used to mark the text, whatever text you write inside this anchor tag, it will be marked as a hyperlink. Okay, so href is nothing but it is an attribute of an anchor tag, and obviously our attribute will be having a value. So value will be specified. So on clicking the hyperlink, where will it actually go? So that value should be specified in this href value. And then, so basically, the value can be an absolute URL or a relative URL. So what is the difference between absolute and relative is, we will be going to see certain examples. So just for now, to get an understanding of what is absolute URL, so you can see the example here, that is, I have written a google.com website. So ultimately, a google.com website will actually, so whenever you click a link, the link will take you to the website, to a whole new another page or a website. So that is called as a absolute URL. But when you consider relative URL, so it will be on the same page. Okay, so what on the same page, the new link, the new web page will be displayed whenever you click a link. So for better understanding, let's now get started with one example. So first I'll go with absolute URL. Okay, so open a new page. So I will be starting with the absolute URL concept. So starting with HTML, head, title, links, close the title, open body, and I would just like to write using links and then close the heading tag. So now I'm using the anchor tag. So href is the attribute is equal to value. So basically I want to specify the google.com website value, because whenever I click on the link, it should go there. So what I'll do is, suppose you don't know the exact link, just go to google.com. You can just copy this, okay, and just paste it here. So this is my value, and I will write a text. So basically this text will be hyperlinked. So it will be in a blue color text with an underline. So you'll get a link there. And then close the anchor tag. That's it. I'll want to close the body tag and the HTML. Oh, I forgot to close the head tag. So close the head tag and we are done. Save it. save as, let's say, link.html. So just open. So you can find it here. So why did this not work is, always you need to not, A should be with the angular bracket itself. Okay. Now let's check it out. So you got a hyperlink here. So when I click, it will open a new website, right? So this is the absolute URL. So now let's discuss relative URL. So in relative URL, what happens is there are web pages in the same website. So basically, we'll be creating a small responsive website. So using the relative URL. So let's say my idea is to basically, I want to write about Delhi and its tourist places in Delhi. So that will be my initial heading in one web page. And in that web page, what I will do is I will start giving link to many places. Like you're having the India Gate, you're having Red Fort, you're having the Lotus Temple. So those links I will be providing. So on clicking that link, I will be going to a page. Suppose I click Red Fort link. So I'll go to the Red Fort page where I'll be having the information about Red Fort, image of Red Fort, and certain information about Red Fort. So this is what we will be going to do. Okay. So now first thing is you need to have a home page. First is home page where I'll be just specifying about Delhi. So here you'll be needing certain images, and one more thing is you will get to know, because everything if I say you will not be able to understand it. So let's just get started so that you will understand it. So I am following the same thing. I'm changing the title. So title, let's say it would be, let's say about Delhi. So Delhi is the title. Okay. And in the body, I just want to specify Delhi. And basically, I want one image about Delhi. So image src equal to, so I don't have an image. Suppose if you're not having an image, what you can do is just go to Google and Google Delhi images. Okay, so take one image of anything. So I'm taking this image. Just save image as Delhi. Okay, save it in desktop. So just remember the name of the image, and I'll just go back here, and you can just type delhi.jpg, and then let's say I want even the height and width. So height is equal to 100 and width is equal to 100. Okay, so I'm done with the image. So next I want to write certain things about Delhi. So I'll just use the paragraph tag. So just go back to Google, and again, suppose you want certain information, so you'll be getting in Wikipedia. So I'll select the all option and just type the first para. And just paste it. Then you can just close the paragraph tag. Okay. So this was about the home page. So here only I want to mention one more heading, that is tourist places to be visited in Delhi. Okay. So I'll just take one more heading. Let's say H2. Tourist places in Delhi, and close it with H2. So now I will be creating links, but these links are HTML links because now we'll be talking about relative URL. Okay, so let's say one link will be about, let's say, Red Fort. So so that link will be redfort.html, and the text which will get highlighted, it will be Red Fort. Okay. And upon clicking this Red Fort, you will understand where will it actually go. Okay. So for better understanding, I'll just once run the script so that you understand the gist of it. Okay. Wait, I think it got. So go back to desktop and just click on the link. So this is how it is printed. So you can see the Red Fort is. So upon clicking this, I'll go nowhere because I haven't created the redfort.html file, right? So that's why I didn't go. So I didn't go to the next web page. Okay. So like this, I will be creating the other tourist places in Delhi. So what you can do is just easy way. Control C, Control V. Control V. Okay. And your Control V. Control V. Control V. Let's take max 3 files because it will take much time. So one is Red Fort. One more is, let's say, Qutub Minar. So qutub.html. And one more is Lotus Temple. Okay. Remember the file name because you need to save with the same file that you need to remember. So I'll just change the name. Okay. Now this was the one set. Oh, I need it in, there should be some gap between. So what I'll use the BR tag. So the help of BR tag, there'll be a single line break between all. Control S, refresh it. So you got in this way. Accordingly, you can do how much of a space of line you need. Okay. So now the important part here is you need to understand because we are dealing with many files now. So it's better that you create a folder. So let's say I'll name it as Delhi tourist places. Okay. So in this, I will be saving just now what I have created, that HTML file. So that HTML file has an image. So we need to have an image also. Otherwise, it will not run because I am completely changing it to a new directory, new file. So now whatever other files you'll be creating, everything should be under one folder. Okay. So it's better. It looks, in a very good structural format. So that's why it's better that you keep everything in one folder. Okay. So here itself only I'll be creating new notepad so that I will be able to start the next, that is redfort.html. I will be able to do it. Okay. So just create this notepad file, open it, and here we'll start with this. So I'll be demonstrating two, that is a Red Fort and Qutub Minar. So others, I think you can do it because I have been giving you the gist of it. So title here is about Red Fort. Okay, close the title and then close the head, open body. So in body, I just want to just highlight that we are talking about Red Fort. Close the H1 tag and then open body. So in body, I want to specify one image and one paragraph about Red Fort. That's it. Okay. So src, sorry, img src equal to. So I don't have image about Red Fort, so I need to again download it. Okay. So go to Google, and what you need to type Red Fort images. So just download one image, but make sure that you are saving in the new folder which you have created, so that it would be benefited, it would be easier. Okay, so save it as red, save it, and then go back to your thing, and then red.jpg. And now what I'll do, I should specify the height is equal to 100, width is equal to 100, and done. Now I should specify the description about Red Fort. Okay, so go back and just type certain information regarding Red Fort. So just copy Control C, and then you can just place it here. Control V, and close the para. And let's say I just want to create one more hyperlink so that we'll come back to the home page, that is the Delhi page. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to just go with href equal to, the file name was link, right? It was link, I suppose. So let's see if it is link or not. Yes, it was. Yeah, it is links only. So go back, link.html. Link.html. So the text which I'll specify is go back to home. Otherwise, it would be more, easier. Back to home /a. Then close whatever you have opened, close it, close body, and close HTML. Save it. Okay. Save it. And just see to it that everything is in one folder. Otherwise, your image will not be able to display on the screen. Okay. Now let's refresh. Okay, because the location changed, right? So again, we need to execute from the file. So where is our file? Our file is here. Open the file. Make sure that it is saved as .html, otherwise it will not work. Okay. So make sure it is saved as .html. .html. Okay. So you need to always see the difference between this file and this file. This is web. This is what this is. This is HTML document, and this is the text file. Okay. So we need to open the first, that is link. Okay, this has opened now. Red Fort. See, this is how. And I've created one more link, that is back to home. So when I press back to home, I am coming back to this. So this is the example of relative URL. So you'll be having URLs where you'll be going to the certain section of the same website. But while you consider absolute URL, it will be going towards the new website, whole new website. Okay. So that is basically the difference of it. So like this, you can create for Qutub Minar and Lotus Temple with the same procedure what I have followed for Red Fort. So stay tuned for more videos.